Hello everybody and welcome back to Vintage Survival. In the previous episode I did a vote, and it was basically where you could decide what we should do with the field which withered. Should we cultivate it in, or should we roll it back to a time when it wasn't withered? And there was an overwhelming majority, and that was to roll it back to its former glory. So here it is. However, because not all of this was an existing field before, I couldn't actually do it for the piece on the left hand side, but I've done it for the majority of the field. It's all mostly here, but yes, that piece there, unfortunately I can't do anything with, because that's where there used to be a shed. It never used to be an official field. The only other way around this would be to make another field of a similar size into green rye, which is ready to harvest, but yes, I think that's probably pushing it. So we're going to cut what we've got, and well, we'll go from there really. So I'm kind of annoyed about that, but yes, it all makes sense. The reason why we can't roll back that piece which is withered. It's still going to be better than if we'd lost everything. So yeah, anyway, let's jump into the mower. We can't actually put it into the pit yet because we still have quite a bit of silage in the pit, but my plan is to cut the field, then do some feed mixing. Hopefully we can empty the pit, we can put all the feed into their trough, and then we can pick up all the green rye and we can put that into the pit. So we'll have another load of fermented silage for a few days' time. At least that is the plan. So here we go. I think there's about 10,000 litres of silage left in the pit, so it's probably going to be no, three mixer loads? I'm not too sure exactly. Right, okay. There we go. So I wish that I could get it all back, but I hope everybody understands the reasons why I can't. Had it been another existing field I would have been able to. It's just because I created this field myself. Oh well, it's fine. In the future I will have to be extra vigilant, and yeah, I'll guarantee that I keep checking to see when a crop is actually ready and when it withers. But this one caught me off guard because it is a different crop type, and it actually withers in June, it would appear. So yeah, that must be the only crop to wither in June. It must be. All the others wither in the winter. So I really was not expecting that at all. The other thing about green rye is it never actually goes golden. So it always looks like it's growing. It goes from like this growing stage, which is actually its ready to harvest stage, to withered. Just like that. So yeah, there's no in-between in Farming Simulator. It's looking good though. It's a very nice crop. And I did put a lot of effort into this, so I really do hope that it has yielded very high. I bet I can do some good spinners with this. Yep, pretty good. Okay, so we'll just slide this in next to the combine harvester. And it is now time to try and empty the pit. So, well, I suppose if the worst comes to the worst, we could just move some of this silage to somewhere else, just to get it out of the pit. But yeah, what we need to do is get this feed mixer. What do we have? We've currently got 38,000 litres of food, so there is quite a bit of space, that means, to fill up the trough. Yeah, we're about 60% full roughly. I'd say so. So yeah, we'll just do what we can, and then the rest will just have to be moved, which I think will be, if there is anything left over, it won't be too much. We have more honey, that's good to see. And yes, only 2 more hay bales left out here. The others are nicely stacked on the trailer. So we'll put that tractor there. We need this tractor again. And I've done this quite a bit recently, so I'm just going to time-lapse it. Yep, there's our bale supply. We'll have to come back around here very soon for those straw bales. But, well, we'll only come for the hay bales if we need to do 3 loads. We might be able to just do 2. I don't know though, I think there's probably too much silage for just 2. Look at this mess, I did this in the previous episode. I knew I'd done it. It was so silly. I took the front loader off on top of the pallet fork. And, yeah, it's just not gone well. It was a very, very silly thing to do. There we go. Nope, okay. No. There we go. Right. And I don't even want the bucket yet, I want the pallet fork. Ah, we're almost clear. Don't think there's much space left in here for this bucket load. Okay, it took 19%. That's fine, because it means we can put the remaining silage, which is in the bucket and over there, into the feed mixer once we have emptied it, because I think there is just about enough space for that. Is there? It's going to be close, but yes, there is space for some of it. I don't think there's space for all of it. Haven't done the calculation, but it doesn't look like there will be. But that's really good. The cow's trough is going to be 100% full with total mixed ration, 100% affecting the food. So yes, we do want to have this good stuff in there. There you go, cows. Ah, you really are spoilt. But it's worth it because they'll give us delicious milk in return. Speaking of milk, how much do we have? 8,127 litres. Very good. And there we go. Yep, so it has not got enough space for all of it, but that is absolutely fine because we can top it up later. We'll put the silage in now, then we can top it up with hay and straw later. So I'll just put the feed mixture about there. And we've got 81% here. And then whatever there is over there, not very much at all. It's worked out really well. Oh, and there's a bit of a spillage on the ground, which I think has been there for quite a few days, in fact probably quite a few weeks. Right, what's that, 36%? Yeah, I try and get the spillage, unless of course that is TMR, which it may be. I got it. Good. So it is now time to collect up the green rye. I'm going to use the Massey Ferguson tractor because we might as well. We've got more power. Okay. And off we go. So we need the loading wagon. Oh, that was close. Could take a shortcut through there, but no, we won't. I need to check and see when the price for honey is at its best as well, because we do have honey. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know if there's going to be time to re-drill these fields. It's a bit of a... well, the timing isn't great. I think that will be. I think we'll be able to get through to another harvest. But then that really will be it. So I think once we've done this, we'll cultivate all this up and we'll apply slurry, we'll get it drilled, all that sort of stuff. And then, yeah, we can have one final harvest. Probably in the first week of November, we'll have to see. It's going to be a bit of a mad rush. It is a shame that we couldn't get all this, as I keep saying, but yeah, it's just the way it goes. Easy development mod just wouldn't allow me to do it if it's outside of the field boundary. Maybe there is a way. I couldn't see a way. I had to select a specific field, or all the fields. I could have turned every single field into green, right, but that's probably not the best thing to do. Half full. So yes, there is going to be a serious amount of silage. We actually don't need any more silage. This is going to be more than enough. I don't think we'll use all this before the end. So there actually wouldn't have been any benefit unless we sold it, getting that extra piece over there. But it's not all wasted, because we will drill the next crop in the withered area. So, well, I suppose because it withered, the fertilizer won't have been consumed with it, because I think that disappears when you harvest in this game. Yeah, let me just stop. It's very risky driving and trying to look at the map. Yeah, so fertilizer, yeah, indeed. So it has not used it where it's withered. So we don't have to apply any fertilizer at all to the withered area. This area here will have to have slurry. And then once it's germinated, we will apply fertilizer. It's really come in handy, this silage pit. It's looking quite likely that we're going to get a few loads out of this, which is very nice to see. Oh, and more apples too. Yeah, we're going to keep that apple production going. We'll keep topping it up with water. We should end this series in quite a good position. What an incredible haul. We managed to get loads out of it. Yeah, that has turned out very well. Applying lots of fertilizer certainly helps. So we'll just get that piece at the top there. I'll just come back around for these little bits as well. That pit is the most full it has been. It's the most full it will ever be. And yeah, I stand by what I said. I'm pretty sure we're never going to use all the silage. We'll end up selling whatever's left. Yeah, I know, it's raining. But we got it done just in time, I would say. Quick! Get the final bit. We still need to sheet the pit, we don't want it getting too wet. And then it'll be time for cultivations. Okay. So the good thing is, it does not take long at all to compact this pit. Oh no, I'm stuck. Unless you get stuck, like me. What I should have done really is I should have driven over it a few times before putting this load in. That's what I'll do. I'll spin round. Yeah, I've really messed up there. Okay, we're done. 100% compacted. So we'll just put the sheet over. I think a bit is spilling out the front, but that's fine. It's pretty much got it all. So yeah, that is that done. It is now time to grab the cultivator, which is a big disc harrow, and that'll only take a matter of minutes to do because it's really big, really big. It's the beauty of having a big disc harrow. There it is. Just think how much we would have had if the whole field had been cuttable. I don't know if it would have even fit in the pit. It might not have all fit in. We might have had to do it in 2 loads or something. I'm not too sure. I'm sure it would have squeezed in. Yeah, plenty of space. But yeah, it would have been full, like getting full. Always painful to do this. Cultivating up a crop which was never harvested. Grown for nothing. Such a shame. And no, I don't think green rye does regrow. Alfalfa does. I think the clover does. But the green rye doesn't. Because that is, well, similar to the rye, which is a combinable crop. We've got to cultivate that in every time and redraw, so similar idea. So fast. Right, so we are going to do the slurry today, despite the weather, and then we're going to rest and we're going to hopefully have some sunshine. I really hope we do. Slurry spreading shouldn't take too long. We do have enough slurry as well. That's great. Good to keep that nice and empty. Oh yeah, when are we selling milk? Because we do have enough for a full tanker load. Almost 2. So September's good. October's okay, January's good, February's good. It's currently June. Ah, yes, well we'll probably wait a little while then. We are currently at the worst possible time. So, yeah, we won't rush to sell it, because I think the milk tank is actually huge. I think we can store loads. So, slurry spreader, there it is. Our tracked slurry spreader. We're full. 10,000 litres. No idea how much we actually need, how far this is going to go. But it isn't a very big field, really, so it might cover the entire lot. But either way, I will refill afterwards. just to keep as much slurry out of the storage point as possible. Oh yeah, don't need it here. After everything I said. But the point is actually, where is the dividing line? We should be able to see it. There it is. Okay. Yeah, so we know exactly where to go up to. And just need to find it again on the other side. Shouldn't be too difficult to find. I would say turn about there. Should locate it. Yep. Nice sharp line. Right, okay. So we know where we're spreading. Probably should have got this sooner actually. We've had slurry in storage for quite some time. There we go. And yeah, FS25, can't wait for it. I really can't wait for it. I did discover as well that Farmer's Dynasty 2 is coming out, I think on Bonfire Night, unless the day changes. That's 5th of November. So, yeah, that's kind of busy times. 2 farming games in a very short space. But, yeah, I'll be doing a lot of FS25 videos. I will try and do some Farmer's Dynasty 2 videos, but that timing is not the best, coming out so close to FS25. I am amazed they've done that. I guess they might change it, but that seems to be the Steam release date. A nice day. It's good to be out of the rain. So we will have loads and loads and loads of apples which need to be sold, and that is going to generate a lot of income. The pit is 67% fermented, so that will be ready today. How much water do we have left in here? Almost 7,000 litres, that's not bad. Yeah, so we just need to put the pallet floor back on. How much milk do we have as well? Oh wow, 10,658 litres. When we do come to sell milk, when the price is better, we're going to be shuttling quite a few loads. But here is our big payment for this episode. Quite a few pallets of apples, and I don't know how many, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's like 8. Maybe even more. So I'm going to have to do my best to badly stack these again. Oh, every time I stack these so badly. What do we have? How many waiting? We've got 4 waiting, almost 5. 4 waiting. It's got 7, I got it wrong. Still, that's good money. There we go. So prepare for a large bit of income. I should actually pick these up with the rear pallet forks, because you can strap with those. I keep forgetting, I keep using this one. But at the same time, Slow and Steady will win the race. Although this isn't exactly slow and steady. Oh. It's more like floor it and brake hard. £16,000 plus whatever this is, 991. So basically 17,000, just over £17,000. Very, very good. I'm not too sure what we're going to do with the money, because we're sort of in this terrible position. Well, it's a good position, really, because FS25 is coming, but we're in this position where we can't really expand too much because we're never actually going to be able to benefit from it. So what do we do with the money? Do we just pay off the loans? Oh, yeah, we will do, because there's only 2,996 left. So, done, I think. Yeah, done. We have paid off the loan. So yeah, it's July, not the time to drill, so we can't drill this field yet. And it looks like our other fields are not ready to harvest yet either. So we might have to pass through into August. Let me just check the map. It's looking likely that we are going to have to go to August. Yep, nothing ready. Nothing which we own anyway. So I suppose we could buy a new combine if we can afford it. I don't think I have any enabled at the moment. No. But maybe next time. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.